We started this rescue back in 2019 on September 11th. And since then, it has been a roller coaster. We actually pull more dogs than anyone else, Polk County Animal Control.
Typically, if someone takes their personal dog to Polk County Animal Control, if it is their dog, they won't take it. It's turned away. A lot of times, because of that, people go there and say, oh, I found this dog on the side of the street, so Animal Control will take it.
Today, we're joined by two incredible women, Shannon Medina and Angie Laurio, founders of the Polk County Bully Project, a foster-based rescue in Florida that's given over 5,500 bully breed dogs a second chance at life since 2019.
I'm Angie Laurio.
And I'm Shannon Medina.
And we are
the Polk County Bully Project. We started this rescue back in 2019 on September 11th. And since then, it has been a roller coaster. Emotions, good, bad. We've met some amazing people. We've met some horrible people. And somehow in the middle of it all, we just continue to keep going with the community and the support that they give us. We actually pull more dogs than anyone else, Polk County Animal Control. And there's a lot that goes along with that, including what the public thinks about animal control and their ideas about taking a dog there, to be safe.
So typically, if someone takes their personal dog to Polk County Animal Control, if it is their dog, they won't take it. It's turned away. A lot of times, because of that, people go there and say, oh, I found this dog on the side of the street, so Animal Control will take it. But what the people don't realize is after that dog is taken, its days are numbered. So if the dog's not completely adoptable, or if they don't have space at the time, they will euthanize the dog at a huge rate, an alarming rate.
Yeah, basically the live release rate for dogs is about 59%. So 40% of what goes in doesn't come out. And so we try to pick up the pieces and we try to do the most that we can with the smallest resources that we have. So this is a grassroots rescue. We started just pulling a dog at a time. We went to a bigger space we had 10 dogs and then we got kicked out.
We moved to a bigger space.
we got kicked out of that and then we found another space and then we just continued to grow. But we can only do that with the support of the community. So it goes both ways for what we're trying to do for the community. The requests that come in, Angie just hooked us up with WhatsApp and
in 2 days, we had 760 comments on WhatsApp. And I would say over half of those were requests for help right here in Polk County because they fear going to animal control because some people do know what happens when they drop off a dog there, especially if it's a particular breed, or they just don't, they think we're their best option to help save that dog and find a good home for it. And there aren't a lot of options here in Lakeland or Polk County.
Yes. And I always try to say we can't be everyone's option because we don't have the resources. We have no county funding. We're only funded by the people who support us and support the mission. And unfortunately, there isn't enough of us to help what's going on here, especially. We've been trying to get change. We have gone to county commissioner meetings. We have hit a brick wall with that as far as spay and neuter vouchers or just trying to demonstrate the need for change here.
Recently, their family couldn't afford to have their female dog spayed, and the dog became pregnant, and we just took in her puppies that have shaking dog syndrome. So Shannon, tell them a little bit about that.
Yeah, basically in 7,000 dogs that we've rescued, we actually haven't run up against this. And the puppies shake uncontrollably. It's a disorder that can be genetic, can also be related to nutrition issues where the myelin sheath of the nerve is thin. So they don't have the control. And so they literally look like they're dancing. If you played music, they would seem like they were doing just about every dance there is, but they hopefully will grow out of it in 3 to 4 months. But the sad thing is the rest of the puppies were given away on Facebook. We got contacted about taking these 3 puppies because they were worried about putting those out in the community. But then there's 6 more out there that aren't spayed and neutered, have had no vetting. And what do you know? What do you know? 2 of those got returned to them. And so 2 more of that same litter are coming back.
So we've been fighting for spay and neuter vouchers practically since we started. And if that were an option, I'm sure this family would have taken it and we wouldn't have the 6 puppies we have now. So that's a huge problem in our county, especially when the counties surrounding us do have that and we don't. And we show up at commissioner meetings every week. We meet with commissioners privately. We have a lot of community support. We just can't get the help we need to put that into place.
And to be honest, some of the stories that we get via messenger or called into the office are like, you cannot make it up. You can't make up the situation or what's happening. This weekend, we were trying to be closed to intake for just a minute to catch our breath, and there were 4 Yorkie Chihuahuas dumped in the woods that we had a trapper, Dave Humans, go and try to help catch those. And then it was Oscar, who was hit by a car with 2 broken legs.
Shattered.
That we went out to grab him and get him the care that he needed. And so
$4,000 later.
Yeah. So we were laughing because it's like, this is what being close to intake looks like. It's almost impossible to do.
And when I say $4,000 later, it's the county, the citizens in our county and surrounding counties that see these stories pop up and know the dire situation Polk is in and step up to help us pay for surgeries. And they're the reason that we can do them, or we would have had to have let this dog go. Now, had that dog been picked up and taken to Polk County Animal Control, most likely it would have been immediately euthanized.
We have in the past been called because there isn't vet care for those types of emergencies and actually pulled a dog off of a truck and then had to take it to get an amputation. So at any level, at any bit of it, we are here to try to pick up the pieces. It's exhausting at most days to try to do it, but it's almost like I don't know how in the world can you not?
Well,
how do you not?
It becomes an addiction because you can't. If your phone rings, you're going, and somebody needs help, you're going to help, and there's no way not to.
Okay, it's the conversation is always this. I answered my phone, and this is what happened.
Why did I answer my phone?
Why did you answer your phone? Why did you answer your phone? Well, I did. I answered my phone, and now this is what's going on.
And now we can't say no. How are we going to say no?
We can't say no.
How does anybody say no? So we don't know how people can drive past a dog laying on the side of the road that's been hit by a car and not stop to help it. So
no, and then
we run out and help them.
And then we say no when to owner surrenders or things, and then people get upset with us because it's expected for us to step in and do these things, and then we will walk them through the facility and show them that there really isn't space, and we're not trying to not help you. It just doesn't, the support they need doesn't exist.
And we are not the county. We are not county funded. Even though we've asked for assistance, we've been told that if they helped us, then they would have to help everyone. So people call and think maybe that we're part of Polk County Animal Control and that we should jump in our van and go help them and pick up dogs. But that's not us. We're a private entity, grassroots. We have us. We have an amazing team. Yeah. We have volunteers, but that's what we have. So.
Yeah, the volunteers are what makes it or breaks it, really. They coming in trying to walk the dogs. We have an amazing laundry team. We've been trying to scrounge together to move to fix our laundry facility so that we don't find possums in our laundry, which is a very real thing that's happened a few times.
We have 2 huge industrial washers that are run 6 times a day. So just to give you an idea of what our laundry team is up against.
And then the dryers that don't match that.
And that have stopped working.
Yes. Literally you fix one problem and another problem happens. Mm-hmm. And so we are constantly on our toes trying to make it better, trying to make it a little less Polk County, but in the end, that's what we are. Like we are Polk County, and we started this because not that we wanted to have a rescue. Neither one of us did.
No,
not in our wildest dreams did we want to have a rescue. We just started it, and it's like the universe grabbed us by our legs and jerked us in.
And that's because there was such a huge need for it. You can't compare what we do to anybody else. You can't compare us to anybody else because we step up to save the ones that have 3 legs, that have heart murmurs, that are 10 years old, that may be hospice, that are on the side of the road. And that's that's something that nobody else does here. So we save the ones that no one else will.
Yeah. And it said there are times where the staff are like, no, we can't.
They're exhausted.
They're exhausted. We can't
Please
fit
not
one
another
more.
dog.
So then
Please.
we say, okay, that's it. We're closed to intake. And then you can't stop people from coming and trying to drive through. And then it's up to the staff that say, I know we all said, but here's a dog. Like even today, like we were trying to get ready to start this and somebody showed up, was sitting in the back of their car, and I said, have you been helped? And they said no. And they have a dog that is clearly in need of medical care. Its skin was on fire. It has pustules. And so we grabbed him and we put him in this space. And then what happened when we put him in the space?
He threw up.
He threw up everywhere. And he pooped, because that's what dogs do.
Mm-hmm.
And so then we had to stop, clean everything up, and get him into, as we're telling the staff what's happening. Is there a space for him? No. So where do we put him? The bathroom.
He's in our bathroom.
Because we put dogs in the bathroom. We put dogs in storage closets, much to the chagrin of our volunteers who say, please don't put dogs in the storage closet. It makes it hard. And then we say, absolutely not. We're not going to put any dogs in the storage closet.
But we do.
And we do.
So whatever it takes.
Yeah.
We'll do whatever it takes.
Anything to try to help save a life.
Mm-hmm. So if we had to ask the community for, we know we asked for a lot, but if we had to ask for one more thing, it would be sponsorships, monthly sponsorships, help to keep our program running, because there's always that fear that 1 month we're not going to make it. So we really need businesses or people that care to step up and help us so that we can be assured money every month to keep our rescue running, because we're not going to get it from our county.
Yeah, this is a community. It is the Bully Project, but it is every dog project, and it is in every sense of the word a project. It's a moving, growing, changing, learning thing that is here for the community, but it is because of the community and the support that we continue to go. We can continue to save these dogs. So we absolutely need to try to get some monthly donors, get some corporate sponsorships so we can do more and be more, because the need is there. Our capacity to give that care just isn't there without the funding to do that. So we also welcome you to come for doggy day outs.
Mm-hmm.
Grab a dog, take them to lunch, take them to the park, take them for a drive, just anywhere to get them out of the shelter and come be a part of this community that we built, because I feel like this is it's a community project, the Bully Project.
We recently had a volunteer say to us, you don't understand the gravity of what Polk County Bully Project does until you stand on the other side of our gate and look in to see our volunteers, our staff, what it takes to run this. And, we're not fancy. We're not like our neighbors. We're just a group of people trying to help.
And people come here if they can't get us on the phone, and then they realize why we can't answer the phone. You can't. Why doesn't anyone
they
answer the phone?
Mad at us for not answering. They get there. Then they're like, okay, we get it. We get it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We get it. We totally get it. We see it. And even like our trainers, anybody that comes and hangs out for a minute and sees the commotion, the number of people coming in and out is just like, wow. Mm-hmm. So it is a whole thing. It's a thing. Yeah. So